Hello and welcome. In this video, we're diving into struct methods in Go. Struct methods can add behavior to types. Let's get started. So what exactly are methods? Methods are functions with a special receiver argument that connects them to a specific type. Here's a basic example. The code shows the syntax for declaring a method. It starts with the keyword func, followed by a receiver, which is the type the method is associated with, enclosed in parentheses. Then the method name and its parameters, if any. And finally, the method body enclosed in curly braces. To use the method, you create an instance of the type and then call the method on that instance using the dot notation. For example, instance.methodName, open parenthesis, close parenthesis. Let's look at a basic struct with methods. On the left, the code defines a struct named person with two fields, name, which is a string, and age, which is an integer. On the right, two methods are added to the person struct. The first method, greet, returns a string that says hello, I'm, followed by the person's name. The second method, isAdult, returns a Boolean value indicating whether the person's age is greater than or equal to 18. Now let's discuss value receivers. Value receivers work on a copy of the struct. This means any changes made to the struct inside the method will not affect the original struct. Here's an example. The code defines a method changeName on the person struct that takes a new name as a string and attempts to change the person's name. However, because it is a value receiver, it only modifies the local copy of the person struct. The code also shows usage example where a person struct is created with the name Alice and age 25. The changeName method is called with bod as the new name. However, after calling the method, the person's name is still Alice. Next up, pointer receivers. Pointer receivers, on the other hand, work on the original struct. Any changes made inside the method will persist after the method call. Here's an example. The code defines a method, changeName, on the person struct using a pointer receiver. This method takes a new name as a string and modifies the name field of the original person struct. The code shows an example where a person struct is created with the name Alice and age 25. The changeName method is called with Bob as the new name. After calling the method, the person's name is now Bob. Let's compare value receivers and pointer receivers. On the left, the value receiver works on a copy of the struct and cannot modify the original. It is safe for concurrent use and is typically used for read-only operations. On the right, the pointer receiver works on the original struct and can modify it. It is memory efficient and is used for modifications. Let's explore method sets. A method set is a collection of methods available to a type. For a type T, the method set includes only methods with value receivers. For a type pointer T, the method set includes methods with both value and pointer receivers. In other words, if you have a pointer to a type, you can call both value and pointer receiver methods on it. However, if you have a value of a type, you can only call value receiver methods. Finally, let's cover some best practices. Use pointer receivers when the method modifies the receiver, when the receiver is a large struct, or when other methods use pointer receivers. Be consistent within a type. Use value receivers for simple getters, and consider performance implications when choosing between value and pointer receivers.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit CodeLucky.com for more such useful content.